Hey there everyone, this is Kevin, and this is another video lesson in the tutorial section here for the Thinkorswim platform. So let me just go ahead and bring this over here. Again, the first video lesson showed you how to install it, how to download the platform. This is what it will look like when it's up and running. And again, I will be showing all these videos on the Paper Money platform because I really want to get you kind of proficient and comfortable and at least understanding how to navigate this platform in the simulated environment, so that way when you transition over to the live platform, the learning curve has already occurred on demo mode. Okay, the absolute last thing I want anybody to do is to lose any money just from a execution mistake or an error in the understanding the platform. So you get connected real-time data with the Paper Money account. All right, I don't believe you have to have a live account to have that occur, but I have had some traders tell me that they're only getting 20-minute delayed data on Paper Money. So if that's the case, you'll still be able to learn the platform, but once a live account is funded, you will have access to real-time data, which functions exactly the same as your live account. So just practice. Paper Money, simulated account, till you get understanding and get a little bit more proficient at navigating. So first off, I just want to kind of show you a brief introduction to the platform itself. Thinkorswim obviously has a lot of videos. You can go to Tasty Trade, you can go to TD Ameritrade. You can watch as many videos as you want on how to use the platform. So my goal here is not to try and replace all of those videos. My goal is to just kind of get you exposed to how the platform operates, how I use it, and how it navigates in option trades. Specifically, how you'll navigate back and forth between the charting tab and the analyze tab, because that's where we're going to be looking at positions once we model them. Okay, so when the chart or when the platform first installs and loads up, you may see this home screen. If I remember right, I think that by default this is turned on. So when you log in for the very first time, this is probably what you're going to see. So obviously you can X that out. I don't like seeing that every time I log on. So, if we just start right here at the top, do a top-down approach, you'll see it's Paper Money account, it's real-time data, here's the date, here's the account. We've got two accounts. We've got a portfolio margin. That does not stand for Paper Money, it stands for portfolio margin, and this is an IRA account. So you can operate those two accounts independently. So in theory, you can practice a couple of different types of methodologies or methods, if you will, in two completely independent accounts, just to see how they perform without overloading one account with a lot of different trades. Okay, so if you come over here, you'll see there's a home screen. There's all your messages that will come in, your support and chat button. This is where your live support is almost instantaneous in the live platform. In the Paper Money account, you typically are going to have to wait a while. Chat rooms, these are the only users right now. I'm going to pause something and show you just real briefly here. Audio settings, seminars, and then, of course, coming over here to setup. This is where you open up your application settings. All right. Now this lets you kind of go through and look at all of your different choices for setting up the platform. This is how I have mine set up. All right, I'll just go right straight down. These are the orders, right? So you'll be able to match these exactly. This is how I look at the positions. So you can of course pause the video and mirror this. Active trader is set to here. Display is set to here. This is important to leave this at individual implied volatility, and I will definitely explain that in coming videos. And then we want to leave the system here at fast, max delay. We don't want this because it can sometimes bog it down. So fast is perfect. And if you want to auto save the layout configuration, every time you log out and log back in, it will go to the most previous configuration, and then startup right here. If you uncheck, this will be checked, I think, in the beginning. If you uncheck it, then your home screen's not going to show up every time you start up the platform. All right. Next is your notifications. You can put your email and you can put an SMS address in here. So every time an alert is triggered, orders are filled, there are Thinkorswim announcements, you can get an email sent to you, any rolling strategy events. You'll see I have these set up in my live platform. I don't on the Paper Money, all right? But when you set up your email address here, you get a confirmation code, and once you place that confirmation code in, you get instant notifications whenever any of these alert settings occur. All right, so this is a very, very nice feature, especially if you depend on your mobile phones for notifications. And then your order defaults. This is where you're going to change your quantities of your orders, obviously stocks, options. This, I believe, defaults to 10 if I'm not mistaken. Let's leave them just at 1. Let's leave the order quantity increment at 1. Futures we're not going to really talk about. Future options we're not going to talk about. Forex we're not going to talk about. But you'll see that you've got all the same capabilities to make this as, you know, personality specific as you like. I mean, you don't, I pretty much stay with the default settings except what I've already told you. But you can make this as, you know, unique as you want it. And then lastly, there's all these hotkeys. I don't use any of those, so I don't really know what to tell you about those. But that's how you're going to leave that. I'm going to pause real quick, and then I'm going to show you the live platform. Okay, hold on. Okay, so let me just go ahead and minimize this. I will drag this over, and I will minimize the live platform and bring that over. Okay, so you can see basically both of these are the same. I'll bring that over here, bring that over here. Okay, so what I wanted to show you here is if you go here to that, all right, we'll look at this. All right, this is exactly the same, right? So you've got the home, you've got live support, you got your chat rooms, you've got your chat rooms. Look at the difference here, okay? So this is gonna be one of the only main differences. Paper Money, you're not gonna have access to all these different chat rooms that go along. The live platform you will, but all of the settings, everything is exactly the same. With the live platform, you'll have access to all these seminars. You can watch them, you can listen to them. You can seriously overload yourself with the amount of free education that is available. So again, my intent is not to replace that education. My intent is to just kind of get you at least started and up to speed so you know where to go in the beginning. So for now, that's all I want to show on this video. The next one will have a little bit more discussion about these different tabs, how to open them up, what they mean, and kind of things to be looking out for. Okay, so stay tuned, and we'll have another one coming very, very soon. All right.